What's up, guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of Dinosaur Fossil Hunter. This game is so good, man. That first episode, we're using tools, setting up excavation sites, digging fossils out of the ground, plastering them up, and ship them off to the museum. Now, in this episode, it's time to clean them up. We're going to get our tools out. We're going to assemble them, put them up for display. It's going to be amazing. This game's great. Here we go. So we're going to want to move the boxes into the cleaning stations. We've got to remove the plaster and then extract the fossil from the bone. We can either do it ourselves or we can have a museum employee do it. And then this is kind of the cleaning thing here. So that looks good. All right. So we've got, this is what we're currently building. And then that's going to end up going out on the thing, of course. So where are our boxes? Is it outside? Is our vehicle going to be here? Ah, okay. So since these are handheld, we can use this. I'm assuming this is for when they're really big pieces. So we're going to be able to put this guy here. Let's take this out and put it in there. Nicely done. So now we're going to cut the plaster off. We're going to pick... I don't really know how this works. You're really trusting me to just go to work and start cutting this thing. I don't know if I can trust myself around something this important and significant and fragile, but I guess we'll take it. All right, so we're cutting the plaster off here. I didn't know they covered it in plaster like that. So we've got that there. Now we're going to want to break the pieces of rock off with our hammer. I wonder if you actually hit the... Oop, sorry, sir. I wonder if you hit the fossil itself, if it penalizes you. Oh, we got a piece down here. Manual clean. I'm gonna do it myself. Here we go. That go over here. Okay. So this is like a little Dremel thing. I'm gonna be very careful here. Very, very careful. We've got zoom in and out with W and S. Can we rotate it at all? Q and E is gonna rotate it. Ooh, ooh. I don't know if we're going to clean every single one of these off, if we'll use some employees occasionally, but this is actually super satisfying. Get these pieces here. What happens if you just send it and... Oh! Yep, I didn't just do that. Please don't fail this, Trevor. I know exactly why I didn't become a paleontologist, because I am nowhere near patient enough. Bro, this is crazy. This is cool, though. I love how real they made this. I mean, it's... Are we supposed to be breaking those off? I think we might be... I think they were already broken and... Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, they were already broken. They weren't connected. So as soon as they're complete is when it's breaking off like that. We're good. I thought we were totally breaking it, dude. It's scaring me every single time. There it is. Be able to put that bad boy together. All right, I'm gonna... Let me just dust this thing off. This is what you always see in the movies, and this is what I'm the most jealous of. I feel like this would be really fun to just sit there and... Get all the little spots and stuff. So at least with this, we've got R, which is going to highlight our uncleaned areas. That's nice. I don't think we've got to get 100% clean, but it's just wanting you to get mostly clean on a lot of these. Bring this guy over this way. He's done. And that guy's done. All right, good enough. Do we keep going? No. What do we use? Is this something? Oh, that's something there. The smallest little bone. All right, now we're... Oh. Not sure what we're doing to those. We're removing rock matrix. It's saying it down the bottom left. I'm missing some of it. Okay. I mean, this is pretty sick. Don't mind if I do. You guys know how I love painting walls in House Flipper. This is equally as lovely. Got all that. Let's flip these boys around. I feel like we're like cleaning algae off the bottom of a ship or something. On these. So every time we swap bones, it's changing over on the bottom right. It's showing you how much you have left to finish that bone. I didn't realize that until now. That thing's done. This guy's about done. And these guys are about done. Nice. And don't forget this thing. I keep forgetting that thing. He's all the way back in the back. How do you expect me to see him? Oh, okay. Now we are cleaning the small sediment. I mean, if we just keep this on like a rotisserie, we can just skirt. I don't know if this is going to be any faster, but I'm going for it. It is amazing the tools that they have available to them, dude. And they don't even seem, honestly, they don't seem that fancy, like the tools we're using. Just little handheld tools, doing this all by hand. It is a labor of love. That is for sure. Try to clean this guy off. Let's get you looking right. Like a date night, baby. Now we got this little thing. It's always the little one at the end. Now we are going to wash. And now we're going to be able to put it together, completing the bone set. So we're going to put this thing together, and then we can choose if we want to leave it in storage or display it out in the museum. And apparently in the later game, there's going to be knowledge things, the knowledge tab and the tablet where we're going to be able to move certain things in certain places. Kind of an interesting thing. So let's put this guy together here and see what we're going to be working with. I love all the little sound effects. There she is. All right, I'm going to grab it, pick it up, and we're going to be able to put this here. So his midsection is done. Now we got to get this leg, we got to get the neck, and we got to get the head. And I believe, what do we do next? Oh, I think we already have these. These are hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully we're going to be able to complete our first dinosaur today. So what we're going to do here is, obviously, we have to cut all these. We got to zoom in here and cut. I'm going to see what happens if we send this thing to be cleaned by somebody else next. Maybe it's like a cooldown thing, and then we can, send one off to be cleaned while we do one, and we can kind of expedite the process a little bit. We just bust this thing up real quick. Get all that stinky rock off of it. Fossil prep room. I'm going to send it to the prep room. That's this. Ah, okay. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time, but it saves a little bit of time on our end as well. So that's, I don't remember which one that was. Was that a head that we just saw? This might be a head here. Ooh, this is a big piece. Okay, here we go. Time to get after it again. If you find the right angle, the right width, you cut it and it disappears. But if you go too deep, it just cuts another. Oh, see, like that was perfect. But if you go too deep, it cuts another line. You see that? And then you gotta split it. And then sometimes it splits like that. And then you gotta cut another line. So there's definitely a method to the madness, without a doubt. Go ahead and beat this bad boy up. Take all the bad pieces off. Get that there. I guess we'll manually clean this. That's actually going pretty quickly, but it's something that when you have multiple pieces like this, then we're going to be able to, somebody can be working on something else while we're working on it. I think you can be pretty loose and fast with this. I don't think you have to be too careful with the whole worrying about hitting pieces of the skull. I was being pretty crazy about it last time. There we go. Okay. Whoo. This is, I mean, it's fun. It's a little bit tedious, but it's fun. You are one dirty girl, that's for sure. I like keeping it on the spin here. Oh, this is his head. Head and neck. That's fun. I like that. I like that we're going to be able to get that. Get that there. Now we're going to spray all these guys. So this is softening matrix. Oh, it's softening it up so we can take the other pieces off. I wonder if it's going to let us like add employees and stuff, be able to speed up the process, get multiple of them working at the same time, like have a whole management team. That'd be pretty cool. I'm going to start working on this. I like that you don't have to be too precise. If you had to be too precise with all this, we would be in trouble. This series would be 95% us just sitting here twiddling a cursor around. Look at this. Now we got to put this bad boy together. This, I'm really glad it's giving us, I mean, obviously things like that we can figure out, but like all these little ones, I'm glad it's giving us hints, although it's kind of starting big and going smaller as we go along. Are we missing a piece? Museum worker has finished cleaning the fossils. That's good. I think we're, oh no, it's back there. Scaring me there for a second. We're good to go. All right, I'm going to grab it. So we're going to take this and we're going to be able to put it over, did we pick it up? It's over here. Be able to put this on this guy. Our museum worker is done. Place the bones on the table. Oh, so we're always going to have to assemble. I respect that. I like that. And this is going to be the last piece of the leg that we were looking for. Every single claw, every single knuckle, every single bone. What's a finger bone called? I'm honestly not even sure, dude. This, it's cool. I like it. I like it, man. This is good. Middle piece there. There we go. That's going to be a wrap. Let me grab that. Pick this up. Put that guy there. And our first one is done. The museum I was doing my internship in was getting ready for renovation. I was afraid my classes were about to be cut because of that. I couldn't have been more wrong about this one. Turns out the exhibition hall is being revamped and I was asked to participate in the redecoration. But that's not all of it. We were also given a second complete skeleton of Ornithomimus. 2 dinosaurs for 1 display. Well, let's just say all the pictures of dinosaur life I'd studied as a kid came to life in my head. I decided to just give in to my imagination. So now we're going to want to hop on this bad boy. And we're going to be able to move this thing in there. Pick up the box. We're going to take this out into the museum. Be able to unload that there. Dude, this is sick. So we've got a second one, right? Are we done? It said they had a second one. Maybe we don't have to touch it. Go over here. Dude, no way. We're going to be able to completely customize the exhibition. We're going to be able to move and manipulate and change the fossil, the skeleton. Then we're going to be able to add decorations. We're going to be able to add and scale plants and stuff. This game is insane. I'm going to say exhibition design. Okay. So I'm going to, oh, hold on. I'm going to place this guy. I'm going to put him like here and then we can change poses. Maybe something like that. Oh my goodness, dude, this is so sick. We can change up the ground and stuff. I'm honestly not sure what kind of stuff he would have had. All of this is going to become available to us as we keep playing. Obviously, it's a little... Oh, you can just pick these and place them around. We don't have much unlocked yet because we're early on in our museum career. We're, you know, going to unlock more stuff as it gets more prestigious. Maybe put some of those in there. All right, we'll take that. That looks good to me. How do I... Okay, I'm good. I'm going to place one that's dead next to that. Yep, so he died in the rocks because he had no water. There were no plants, no trees or anything around him. He's just dead. May he rest in peace. We've got interior design here. Oh my goodness, dude, this is insane. Walls, ceilings. I'm gonna go with kind of a, you know, more modern look here. Floors, decorations. You can place benches and stuff. Dude, what is this game? You can rotate things. I'm going to put another bench over there. What is this game? This is crazy. You can put paintings up on the walls. It's not really big enough. This is so cool. Got a T-Rex, whatever the heck that thing is out there. This is insane. So we get to make all of our little exhibits any way we want them. And we are literally building this museum from the ground up. That was the last day of my internship. A great adventure just came to an end. The night I was packing to go home, the telephone in my room rang. I couldn't believe it. The director called and asked me to stay and help the museum build a bigger skeleton. There was a vacant position because one of the workers got sick. Felt bad for the guy, but I was so glad there was a chance to work in the museum for longer. The decision was a no-brainer. I went to the museum the next day. Although the place wasn't new to me, this particular moment felt different. It was the first time I was asked to enter the museum's workshop. My heart pounding and my hands sweating. I walked towards the door. The museum workshop. What? I mean, I feel like it's not ending. There are so many things that we can do. What is this? I've got to admit, the bigger skeleton the director was talking about was indeed a huge one. I was dumbstruck when I faced the legendary Tyrannosaurus. Even in my dreams, I would never fathom that our museum was in possession of such a treasure. I mean, this is millions upon millions of dollars, is it not? So we're going to have to pick these up and put these along here. I'm pretty sure a decent T-Rex head is like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. I could be way off on that. I should probably look it up before stating fact, but I'm just gonna go. We just dropped that. It's gonna be fine. There's the top of the skull. Here's gonna be the other side of his mouth. Yep. Sorry, sir. Not meaning to step on your butt. You're not really using them anymore, so you're gonna be okay. Here we go. Got to be careful. It would be kind of cool if it. I mean, obviously this. I feel like it's probably not as brittle as it makes it out to be. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you probably have a little give. These things are fossilized rocks at this point. But imagine if using some of those Dremels and stuff. Sir, please take your rib bone or whatever the heck you would consider this. Can I put it on from here? There it is. But imagine if when you're using those tools, if it like made you be exactly precise, and if you broke it, you'd not complete it. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know if it'd be good for my mental health, but it'd be kind of cool. All right, there's most of that except for this piece that fell, and it looks like this piece fell as well. Put that guy up there, and that guy up there. The T-Rex is done. Look at that thing, dude. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. All right. It says we can exit the museum now. I want to go here. Okay. A completed skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus looked majestic, and I had the honor to contribute to it. Yet another beautiful moment that has been etched on my memory forever. So we're really coming into our own. Hopefully this is going to be a full-time job for us. We'll see where it ends up taking us. 1 year after graduation, things finally started to turn around, although it wasn't exactly how I imagined it. Oh. Back at the house. My grandfather left his car workshop to me in his will. I wasn't particularly talented when it came to the automotive world, but I knew a thing or two. And at that time, the thought of becoming a car mechanic was at least something. He had a lot of weird, crazy ideas. There was one time Grandpa bought an old Russian truck, which was clearly beyond fixing, but that didn't scare him. He always used to tell us he'd finally finished repairing it. Unfortunately, his body didn't catch up with his spirit, and he had to pass on his little project. I decided to clean up the workshop for him. Dude, I love this. Are we gonna have to take things to the dumpster? Okay, that doesn't work very well. What's in here? Can I do things with this? I don't know where I'm supposed to take stuff, but yeah. I like that we've got kind of a little bit of a, you know, like a story behind it. Let me do a jump throw. That doesn't really work. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. Are we removing the right pieces? You even have to put all the little pieces into the trash. I mean, I'm not going to lie. If you're going to be a paleontologist, ooh, Kobe, let's go. You better be awfully patient because this is a tedious game. Another one. Backboard. Banks open, baby. Oh my God. Why did that scare me? I found what? That's my raptor claw. That's the thing from when I was a child, when I was like 8. I found the lost fossil piece that I had found during the school trip. Despite it being over 15 years ago, I felt exactly the same. I felt the exact same mix of excitement and joy that I had felt on that beach years ago. Dude, that legitimately scared me. The desire to search for fossils became immediately obvious. The full force All my problems suddenly ceased to exist, and I quickly came up with a plan. I just had to put it into action. I started implementing my plan by acquiring a set of excavation tools. This was possible thanks to a garage sale. Oh, so I thought we were going to be working for the museum going forward, but we're straight up going off on our own. We're going to start our own fossil hunting business. Okay, garage, the basics. See if you got your newspaper. Check your desk from time to time. You might find a paleontology newspaper with an interesting article lying on it. Might tell us where we can go look. The parking lot, you can change the color of vehicles. Once you get the best versions of the tools, you'll also be able to recolor them at the garage. In the room next to the garage in the museum, you can see a map on the wall to show you available locations you can travel to via the travel tab on your tablet. And up here, you're also going to find your collectible items discovered during research expeditions and statuettes received for the discovery of new dinosaur species. Dude, this is sick. So, dinosaurs on Mars. I love that. So this is our little apartment. This is our map of places that we're going to be able to go, which right now we don't have anything. Select destination. There is nothing. I guess we want to go over here. Let's see what we've got going on here. This might be our newspaper. No? We don't have any newspapers. Here's our desk. We can put together toys and things. I don't really care about that currently. We've got our pen and paper, so we can use that. Here's our door out to... Oh, there's Grandpapa's trucks. Appreciate you, Grandpapa. Gonna be able to change these up. I'm gonna make it purple. I'm a purple guy. This is pretty... It's genuinely crazy how much, effort has gone into this. I'm going to make this like a dark green. That's sick. Purple and dark green looking good. Here's our garage. Here in my garage, we got all this knowledge. Oh my goodness. This is our whole setup. Dude, what? Are we going to be able to... We don't have all the fancy machinery of the museum, but we're going to be able to make it all our own anyway. You can change all your tool colors and things. Locked. Gonna have to wait to get that. Dude, this is crazy. Back to our map, and we are going to be able to go up to the quarry. There's an unknown species and an Ornithomimus edemontonicus. All right. I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. Dude, this is legitimately insane. This game is so well made. This is unbelievable to me. I can't, like, all the Playway games are a lot of fun, but this one has so much detail. There's a story to it. Like, they're evolving. This is great. If you guys want more, be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.